Hello and welcome to another TekHed tutorial. Today we're going to be having a look at how to edit the menus on your build. You might want to do this if an add-on has stopped working, for example, and you've noticed it. You don't want to wait for an update, so you can just remove it from the menus. It might not be doing what you think it might be doing, or you also might want to add one. That's what we're going to look at today. I'm going to use a recent example of something going wrong to show you how to do it. So one that hasn't been working as well as it should have been doing is in the sports section. So you can see we've just navigated over to sports, and as we go over we're going to see this UK TV, UK Turks sports. I'm going to hit it, and all we get is an error. Now that's obviously not what we want at all, so I'm just going to go back through the screens. I'm now going to show you how we can make that actually do something. So you need to move over to your system, and we're going to go to skin settings, which brings up this menu. We're going to move across to set up the Aeon Nox main menu. On the left hand side here we're going to keep tabbing away until we get to sports. We're going to move over and we're going to manage the sub menu. So on here you'll notice, let me get my mouse, you'll see all these are the same options that are in your sports menu, and we can do stuff with each of them. So for UK Turks, we can select it and we can do all of these things with it. So we could move it up the list, down the list, we could add a new thing, and we could change what it does, we could delete it. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to delete it for now, for the purpose of this exercise. So go ahead and select delete, and there you'll see it has gone. Just to show you, I'm going to go all the way back to the sports menu. Where is sports? There's sports, and you'll see there's no UK Turks anymore. So now we're going to put it back on and we're going to make it do what we want it to do. So back to system and skin settings, set up the main menu again, find sports, and manage the sub menu again. And this time, if you look here, we're going to add one. So there it is. We can give it a name by setting the label. So we'll call it UK Turks Sport. If you want to, we can change whereabouts it's going to be. So you can see you can move things up and down. Select the right thing would be helpful. So we can move it down the list if you want to. We could also tell Kodi what we want it to do by going into change action. Now I want it to actually launch UK Turks. So in here I'm going to find an add-on. UK Turks is a video add-on. There it is, we'll select it, and I'm just going to create the menu item to here. You could choose one of these very specific ones, but the reason why it stopped working this time round is because sometimes the path for the links changes. So if you stick it to here, this always brings it to the main menu. So we'll go ahead and select that, and now if everything has gone according to plan, when we go to sports, UK Turks has appeared again, and now when we select it, it actually does something, which is fantastic news. So we wanted it for sports, so just to show you that it's working, we'll just select Sky Sports 1 for argument's sake. I'll choose a link, keep our fingers crossed, and there we are. Two people are punching each other. Fantastic. I hope you found this tutorial useful. As ever, if you have any questions, please do visit the website, send us an email, visit us on the Facebook group. We'll do our very, very best to help you. Thank you. Take care.